Let's go over the headlines in crypto over the past week. Federal Reserve cuts interest rates by 25 basis points. President Trump says immediate rate cuts is a requirement for the next Fed chair. The SEC publishes crypto asset custody basics for retail investors, explaining how crypto wallets and custody work. Moody's proposes stablecoin ratings. Moody's plans to rate stablecoins based on reserve quality, meaning one-to-one US dollar peg tokens could receive different ratings depending on their backing assets. NVIDIA CEO says Bitcoin is taking excess energy, storing it into a new form. It's called currency. And you take that currency wherever you like. So you took energy from one place and now you've transported it everywhere. So you can't, unravel a Bitcoin and access energy, right? Once energy is consumed to create the Bitcoin, it's done. But what you can do is sell that Bitcoin and buy energy in a new place. And what's going to happen here is Bitcoin is going to make energy much, much cheaper and much more widely available to the entire planet. Because what the Bitcoin miners are doing is they're in the hunt for the cheapest forms of electricity. And the cheapest electricity is the electricity is worth zero, right? And electricity is worth nothing is stranded and wasted energy. And so what the miners are doing is they're searching out these sources, getting set up and consuming this wasted and stranded energy on the spot. And it's all of a sudden giving this energy some value. So now the power companies, the energy producers, they have a new form of revenue. They're making some more money. And this enables them to keep expanding and growing and developing out the electrical grid. So Bitcoin is going to make energy production much cheaper around the world and much more widely available to every person on the planet. Terraform's Kwon sentenced to 15 years in prison for fraud. The Terraform Labs co-founder pleaded guilty to conspiracy and wire fraud in August. So Kwon, he was behind the UST and Luna tokens, which together are worth about $40 billion. And in the summer of 2021, they went to zero in about 3 days. And this is what kicked off the bear market that we're still in right now. Bitcoin continues longest consecutive fear streak in history. Only 10% of the top 100 tokens are green over the past 90 days. When the Fed cuts interest rates within 2% of stock market all-time highs, the S&P 500 has gone on to finish higher over the next 12 months, 20 out of 20 times. That's a 100% hit rate. And so I'm inclined to think crypto will follow this too. If you need help investing in crypto, if you don't know what you're doing, go to my profile page, go to my website, contact me. I help people who have no idea what they're doing get invested into the sector. Thanks for listening.